They open you up to a whole world of learning, and so when you're in class, and we used to only have 3 laptops per class, we all had to share, and no, I need to get my assessment done, and it was all just, a ruckus. But this is a lot easier when you just have your own laptop with your work on it, and you can excel in what you want to do, not what all the other kids want to do.
We decided to move this way because we felt that it provided the students fantastic opportunities for 24/7 learning. So it enabled them to take their learning home with them and create links between families and the school.
When we started looking at a one-to-one program, the impetus, I guess, for making us want to do it was that we perceived the kids were going to have better quality learning as a result. We didn't want the children to continue to just look at things in a superficial way. I'm not saying that that's always what was happening, but there was a tendency for it to be covering a lot of curriculum and not necessarily going to any great depth in what they were learning.
It has really reflected the direction that we've been heading with the implementation of the Australian curriculum, and the notion that all students are entitled to have that level of access to various digital tools across the curriculum. It's allowed our students to showcase their learnings in a variety of ways as the teachers are able to differentiate the curriculum and provide for the diverse learners, which increases or enhances the level of engagement.
Laptops really help you with learning because you come to school to learn, and so you really want to be able to be pushed to your limits and really work as hard as you possibly can, and the laptops sort of open you up to that.
It helps because we're able to do things for ourselves and learn how we're going to have to do it when we grow up.
I really like how you can personalise the computer and make it your own and continue the learning at home.
The research that we did talked about some indicators or some important things about learning, such as working collaboratively. That was one of the most important ones. The children being able to know where they are in their learning, and meta-language, being able to talk about where they're at and where they're going to. So self-assessment and reflection was a really, really important part of that. And that's what we learned from the research. Probably one of the biggest things was making it real life situations that were actually solving problems for the real world.
Having my own computer helps me organise my day with the calendar that comes on it. It helps me organise all my books and all my classes.
They're able to find things quicker, and their depth of knowledge is phenomenal. What they are able to do today compared to what they were able to do 5 years ago is absolutely crazy. They're creating programs, they're creating their own apps, they're creating their own websites.
One of the biggest benefits for me as a teacher is being able to cater for the kids' needs. You have children being able to move forward who need to move forward, and they can do that independently. The scaffolding's there for them to do that. So then I can go and work with the kids who might need a little bit more scaffolding, or might need a little bit more prompting, or I can provide them with visual cues or something like that, so that each child is really achieving the same goal but learning at their own level with the help that they need.
Having a laptop has given me the benefits to do what I like doing, and I like creating, I like writing, and I like English, and Word has been a massive help with that because you can sit down, write assessments and work, but you can also write your own stories just at home, so it opens you up to that. I definitely think my writing has increased and improved on the computer because not only does it give you all these ways to write, but it checks your spelling, and then it also tells you what you can do better. So it's like your own teacher, but on the computer. Also with OneNote, you can make movies and record things, so you can add that into your work. So that helps you with a whole other area of work. So it opens up not only being able to academically learn, but also just to create for your own purpose.
Having my own computer has allowed me to create things that I didn't think were possible. I've made numerous movies, I've made trailers for movies, and I've also made and my own application.
Okay, so today I'm going to do a sum, and my sum will be 346. So 346. And I'm going to do a plus for this sum.
With you recording yourself, you can show other people, and also that can be fun for people to watch, but can also inspire them, and you can give them ideas on how to do it. So also you're not only helping yourself while having these laptops and creating movies, but you're helping all your other peers and students around you, and the teachers, because the teachers get to see the students' point of view, and that helps them teach better.
That opportunity to enhance the level of access for our learners at that particular age group, that we've decided to run the program in our school, and it's opened up opportunities for our teachers, added tools to their toolkit.
We used to have kids go home and the parents, they'd get in the car and the parents said, "What'd you do today?" "Nothing." Now they go home with their laptops, and the parents, we've said to them, don't ask them, "What'd you do today?" "Show me what you've done, what you're doing. Show me what you're learning." And the kids pull these out, and it's such a rich resource that the parents have an intimate knowledge of what's happening at school.
What we've learned this year has just completely blown my mind. It's not just changing or having more time on laptops, it's actually changing your whole pedagogy. It's the focus of your learning becomes much more real and much more centred in the world that the kids are going to be living.
I've been a teacher for 26 years, and I have to say this has been perhaps the most invigorating year that I can remember as a teacher, is that you've just got so many tools at your disposal. It actually allows you to address children's learning needs on a far more individual basis. It also gives you almost endless scope for creativity. Children can choose a task, and the teachers can choose the task and the tools to complete the task. But collaboration as well, the way the children work together, whether it's pairs, small groups. And we found that working together with laptops, they have instant ways to communicate. We use back channels so that they can give feedback instantaneously when they're presenting. We use message boards, and we even use emails.
I think for me the big thing with the kids has been the real worldness of it, of learning with real resources that is accessible at all times. The kids have been very flexible in their learning. The way they learn is different. They learn in teams much more often. They learn in groups and in different systems rather than just being stuck to their desk. It's really relevant for the kids. They see a purpose to it. And the best thing for me as a teacher is that it's let me become hands-free and be the facilitator and let the kids be in control of their learning and be in charge of what they're finding out about. And I think it's giving them real world skills that as we move into the next century they're going to be ready to be lifelong learners in our new world.
I can do things that I haven't done before. Like I use Google SketchUp to do 3D designs.
I think the teachers have a better opportunity to help more people because they get to get around a lot faster.
I don't know if I could go back. Like, I think I would actually struggle. Like I would have to, it would feel like conforming back to something, or it would feel like that you've been given all this opportunity and then someone's taken it away, and I actually think I would feel a bit ill thinking, I just know there's all this potential and there's this gift I can give them and I can't give it to them.
And that's a wrap.